Well, hi there. I'm really glad you stopped by today. I've got the Dreadnoughtus figure right here of the minis, the Jurassic World, and I'd just like to take a little bit of time to compare its size with some of the other dinosaurs. We'll go ahead and get started with something called the Irritator. Now, this is a little bitty, teeny thing. Look how little it is compared to that Dreadnoughtus. Isn't that something? Now that really shows what a size difference there is between this big old thing and one of the smaller of the minis. Alright, let's bring him on out. And the next one I'm going to show you is a Demetradon. Now, they tell me that the Demetradon isn't really a dinosaur. It's some sort of a, I don't know, a reptile, a prehistoric reptile. Now just look at the size difference under that. He can fit right under his tail. Isn't that something? Look at that. Alright, let's pull him out and let's go ahead and bring in the next one. This one is called Ghost. He's an Atrocioraptor. Look at him. Now he's a little bit bigger than a Velociraptor, but not by very much. Just look at the size comparison. Little bitty old thing. Alright, let's see who we got next. This is a duck-billed dinosaur. Parasauro Loafus. Yeah, I'm not a prehistorical professor or nothing, but I'm gonna try my best with the names. Looks like he's got a little hair on his little whatever that is, that little knob on his head. Alright, let's go ahead and bring in the Iguanadon. Yeah, this was one of my favorites as a kid. He's cool. Look at him. Still, just like a little baby compared to that Dreadnoughtus. Okay, who do we have next? We got us the Stegosaurus. Look at this here Stegosaurus. Now they're starting to get a little bit bigger. So that Stegosaurus, put him right up against there. He don't quite reach up to the back of him, but he's getting close. Alright. Now I don't know the name of this one, but it's some sort of a long-necked dinosaur. But even then, he's still small compared to the Dreadnoughtus. Isn't that something? Let's see who else we can get out here. We got the Apatosaurus, which is very similar to the Dreadnoughtus. But look how much smaller it is. I'll say. Alright, let's get on up a little bit bigger. We got that Brachiosaurus. Alright, here he comes. Now look, he should be closer to the size of the Dreadnoughtus, but since with the Brachiosaurus they didn't split up the tail and the neck, that's what made him a little bit smaller, because they had to fit him in the package without being unassembled. So you can see he should be bigger. Alright, now we got the biggest carnivore that they've done release, the Giga. So here's what he looks like next to him. You can see he's just about, well, not quite up to the tip of that Dreadnoughtus's back. But he's a pretty big carnivore, as you can see. He's got some big old whopping feet too. Look at them big old feet. Have you ever seen such big feet on a dinosaur? Mercy. Now we got probably the biggest one, and this one, you know, he swims in the water. That Mosasaurus. Now look at that Mosasaurus. He's almost Well, he's almost as long as it is up to this point right here. So if he had a big old long neck, he'd be about the same size. And if he could stand up on his flippers, then he would be about the same size. Well, let's see. I guess that's about it for the comparison today. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. You have a good day.